Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome back to Magical Vacation. Right, we're just outside of Drazic Grotto, and the reason being is just to say that I leveled up off screen, some people to level 86 and some people to level 85. Also, we've got some pretty OP gear, like we got the Brownie gear, which you could only get by recruiting a hidden character called Brownie, who was incredibly overpowered. He was level 300, had 1,700 health and magic, and came equipped with all the Brownie stuff, which each of them, I believe, increase your strength by 30, your defense by 30, your speed by 30, your vitality by 30, or whatever that is, and your MP by 10%. So, I did originally have it all on my guy, so that I had, like, everything was in the 200s, near enough, and then my magic was at 65%, I think. And I was just like, that's not a good idea. I might as well, like, distribute it evenly so that everybody recovers enough magic per turn to be able to use their best power. Aside from Chocolate, he's going to be stuck using Quartz because his magic is so fucking low that no matter what I give him, it won't really get much better. So, screw it. It's actually everybody except from Blueberry and Chocolate. The reason I didn't give it to Blueberry is because she almost recovers enough MP on her own to be able to use her ultimate move. Like, she's only, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 MP away from recovering 80 per turn. But aside from that, everybody's got a piece of the Brownie stuff, which makes their magic go through the roof. And they recover enough to be able to use their best spell. It's quite nice, and Brownie was the guy that we found around here. Either way, we've just got to get through Drazic Grotto, and also, I didn't actually say this I don't think, in order to be able to recruit Brownie, you have to have 5 people in your party, obviously, and you have to have collected 30 Abyssal stones, which was, honestly, incredibly easy, because there's quite a lot of these pots, like that one at the entrance, that they only want... Oh great, we're finding worms. Lovely. They want coins, but you can give them an unlimited amount of coins. So, like that one at the entrance wanted an aqua coin, and I gave it the aqua coin. Right, so I have enough to do Thunderspark. He has enough to do... Okay. I might as well just leave it as is. Cool. We kill stuff very quickly. It's awesome. Cool. Yeah. But later into Drazic Grotto, there's a pot that wants you to give it Ignis coins, which I'm pretty sure I got from the pyramid. Like when I did farming off screen in that area, I'm pretty sure Ignis coins is one thing I came across so damn much, and it's pretty fucking awesome. Because I had, like, I don't know, between 80 and 90 of them, and the pot is asking for 5 Ignis coins for 1 Abyssal stone, so I got a lot of them. I got about just over 10, and then the others was just like from ones giving them like the wakey tails, and then others, I think if you gave all of your red worms to a pot, it gave you 4 Abyssal stones, so there was some good deals. I don't know why I wanted to say that. But yeah, there were some good ones. Like, I think there was, if you gave them all your red frogs... Nice! If you gave a pot all your red frogs, it gave you 3 Abyssal stones. Oh, there's all these fuckers. There's one where you had to give away all your green gummy frogs, and then all your blue gummy frogs, and then another for all your red gummy frogs. There's a lot of giving away, but the thing is, all you have to do is give the pots enough, and then go out and buy whatever you've lost. So, like, I've been to the shop multiple times to buy, like, green frogs and blue frogs, because I gave all of those away. And I wanted the green frogs, specifically to be able to get rid of the burst pots, or whatever, bomb pots, I can't remember what they're called. Burster pot, there we go. To be able to get rid of those, because if you don't have any green frogs, it just defaults to whatever your next frog is. And that would be blue frogs. And I don't want to be wasting blue frogs on bloody pots. Like, not really. It's not something I fancy doing. And I also need to remember, because I tried recording this earlier, got about 25 minutes in, and what happened was, I don't know what it is, honestly. I think it's either an issue with the game or an issue with the translation. Or an issue with the ROM. One or the other. Essentially what happened... Wow, nice. Yeah, essentially what happened was, at the end of this cave, or at the end of this place, before we do the final battle, or the final boss fight, whatever, before we do that, we have to go against... not go against, we have to go to these two pots. Like, there's two. There's one on the right, one on the left. Now, for some reason, if I go to the one on the right, the game seizes up. It, like, completely freezes. And I think the only thing it says to you is crop. K-R-O-P. That's the only thing it comes out with, and the game completely seizes up. You can't continue. But, if you talk to the left pot, for some fucking reason, the game can recognize it, and it's like... I can't remember what it says. You can pass into a new body or something. You can start a new life. I can't remember exactly what it says. It says something, and then both pots disappear. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why does the right-handed pot fuck things up, but the left-handed pot is fine? It just really confused me. It kind of annoyed me too, because I was 25 minutes into the recording. And that would have been the finishing session of the game, but it couldn't because the game froze. And because I don't take any precautions while recording, and by that I mean I don't actively save the game while recording, so I'm like, I don't need to. Even though it would probably be beneficial, but never mind. Either way, we aren't far from the end of this cave. It's not that long. It would be longer if we was searching through the entire place, you know, to get the Abyssal Stones, but that's why I left that out, because that was menial. It was such small tasks, and so damn annoying. Well, not annoying, but it was probably very, very boring, because it was just me running around to the same thing, and then going to the pyramid, getting Ignis Stones. Not stones, Ignis Coins, and then coming back and turning them in. It was just very, 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 very boring stuff. You've literally not missed anything. But the reason I started, like, outside of the cave is because, yes, I could have started inside, like, inside the cave and right before those two pots, but that wouldn't be fun. Mostly because, well, for one, I'd be going straight, I'd start the session and go straight to a boss fight, and the session would be very short, I think. Or do it this way and go through the entire cave again. And I will admit, if you had Cider as a companion for the entire, or for this last place, whoa, that thing is electric type 2. Well, never mind. Yeah, if you had Cider with you, this place is made a hell of a lot, not easier, more convenient, because there's the rice birds everywhere. And if you have Cider with you, he can talk to them and move them. And in fairness, I had to have Cider with me in order to get to the pot which wants the red worms. So, thank you, Cider. He was level 26. Like, when I started with him to move the rice birds, and by the end of it he was level 46. So just from, I don't know, 20 or so minutes in this place, he leveled up so much. This thing is weird as well. Its body is like a string. Look at it. It's tiny. It's so weird looking too. But one cool thing with Brownie was he was a light element. Like the only thing that dark is weak against is what he was. And he had a bunch of really cool looking spells. And then as soon as you start to enter the grotto, it's like, I can't enter. It's just like, you fucking suck. There we go. I get it, Chocolate, you find worms. Good on you, buddy. Ooh. Haven't we been against that back enemy before? Except the last time we went against it was like yellow and a different colour. It wasn't red, I know that. We got a green frog. Level 86. Good job. Now here's this one. Yeah. 1 Abyssal Stone for 5 of your Ignis coins, and I've still got 45. Nice. This is where this cave gets a bit more of a pain in my butt. Oh. Yeah, there's a bunch of worms. Literally from here to the end of the... not game. End of this cave, there are worms. Everywhere. Wow, that was impressive. Go, Cassis! Oh, fuck, I already have too many. Great! They're great! I couldn't resist. Perfect. Perfect. Right, take it before Munster. Munster. Fuck it! Oh no, this is more. This is bad. If only we had someone that did wind, which I think is Candy, and fuck that. I could not be bothered going through the effort of getting Candy to a high level with high magic, because that would take forever. Well, it's like starting the game again, pretty much. Oh, there's so many. Well, no, it wouldn't be like starting the game again, but it'd be like, I don't know. Well, like you had magic level, I think you had level 3 or something, so that you were able to use your first attack spell. But that's back to where Candy is. It's like, what the heck? Okay. I've also just realised these are early. Like that's their... or ancient, I guess. Which is what they're weak against. They're weak against Zappy, or Sparky. I don't know what the hell name he has, to be honest. Nice! Good job, Chocolate. I should continue to use worms, because we probably have to pick up a good few. And I'll definitely be saving the game before I go to the pots. I don't know if I'll save state, I think I'll just save the game. Like, that'll be fine. But yeah, I definitely want to save just as a precaution, because, well, for one, if the game fucks up, which I don't think it will because I know to go to the left pot, not the right, but also because the boss is a pain in the arse. Like, the final boss of this game sucks. Well, because for one, it's 2 phases. And for 2, and what sucks more... Oh, wow. That was almost really, really, like, flawless. No, the other reason is because there's a lot of elements that can summon Inky. And if there are enough Inkies on the screen, they're able to wipe out your entire party in one hit. And I don't really want that to happen, but it could happen, so... Oh, there we go. Some of the, like, sprites in this game seem to screw up. It's pretty weird. Alright, here we go. This is the final area. I think. Yeah, it is. There we go, you've got the 2 pots. One on the right, one on the left. I'm not going to the one on the right, because fuck that guy. Actually, I want to see what's over to this. Ah, okay. Water and a magic pot, probably. I don't need to use the magic pot. So, cool. I was just about to use some items as well. I might as well heal up. Be a good idea, I think. Soaring Fireball! You go, girl. Kirsch. You're not a girl, but whatever. Okay. Minecart. Interesting. Yay! Awesome. And I'm assuming there's one on the other side. And it's a magic pot. Yep. Alright, here we go. I'm saving. I've got a save state from before, like when I started. Ugh. Right, here we go. You're allowed a new body. Proceed. I think that one's called Eban and the other one's called Crop. But Crop doesn't have any text, so you can't proceed. It's actually just a blank box that pops up, but there you go. Miss Madeline! Wait a moment, everyone! What the fuck? Aranci is still on ahead. Miss Madeline. What are you doing here by yourself? Miss Madeline. Miss Madeline, what's up? We're fine by ourselves. Miss Madeline, I didn't think we'd meet you here. I feel kind of relieved. I'm your teacher after all. I must watch your last fight. The last fight? Is Ganache up ahead? Our last fight? When you say this is the last fight, you mean Ganache is up ahead, don't you? Is that really true? And it's a true really. This is the end? My only friend, the end. If you hone your